You want to be influential and win other people's trust. Here's a brief of how you should change your behavior. People don't like being criticized. Sounds simple, but it touches something very human. At our core, we all want to feel seen, respected, and accepted. When someone criticizes us, especially in a harsh or careless way, it can feel less like feedback and more like rejection. It's almost as if the person isn't just pointing out a mistake, but questioning our worth. That's why even small criticisms can linger in our minds longer than praise ever does. Think about a time when someone corrected you in front of others or spoke to you in a way that felt sharp. Chances are, your first reaction wasn't, "Thank you for helping me improve." It was probably discomfort, maybe even defensiveness. That reaction isn't weakness, it's human nature. When we feel attacked, our instinct is to protect ourselves, not to listen. And in that moment, whatever lesson was meant to be shared gets lost behind the emotional wall we've put up. Criticism also has a way of focusing on what's wrong, rather than what's possible. When people are constantly told what they're doing poorly, they begin to associate effort with failure. Instead of feeling motivated, they feel discouraged. But when someone takes the time to understand, to guide, or to gently suggest a better way, it creates space for growth without shame. The difference is subtle, but powerful. One closes a person off, the other opens them up. This doesn't mean people don't want to improve, they do. Most people genuinely want to be better, to learn, to grow. But growth happens best in environments where they feel safe, not judged. When advice comes from a place of empathy rather than superiority, it's easier to receive. It feels less like being corrected, and more like being supported. And that changes everything. At the end of the day, it's not that people hate feedback, it's that they resist feeling diminished. When we choose understanding over criticism, we don't just help others grow, we strengthen our connection with them. And often, that connection becomes the very reason they're willing to listen in the first place.